Yeah, so in our lab, we focus a lot on looking at the electrophysiological signatures, so sort of brain patterns that are linked to different types of thoughts. And we've
Okay.
done quite a bit in the lab where, we give them a really boring computer task and they do the task and then they tell us what kind of thoughts they are having. And then we look at the brain signatures of those thoughts. But one thing that I'm really interested in is thinking about, well, do our thoughts differ when we're actually going about in our day-to-day life compared to when we're just doing a really, really simple computer task in the lab? And do the signatures in the brain of these thoughts differ as well?
Okay.
In our study, we did a really sort of interesting approach to my mind, where we actually asked participants to just come in to the lab, but do whatever they wish to do. And then we occasionally asked them to report what kinds of thoughts that they were having. That's sort of our way of capturing and assessing the thoughts that participants have. And it's not all about just, are you paying attention to the task or not? But we also look at, were your thoughts sort of freely moving from one topic to another? Were you focusing, or were you, really sort of stuck on something? So, if you had an argument with your partner in the morning, sometimes you just kind of get stuck in that thought for a little longer throughout the day, or were you thinking about certain topics or not? And so we asked them to sort of just characterize their thoughts throughout these tasks, and then at the same time we measure their brain activity using the EEG, and that's what really allows us to sort of get a better understanding of what are the brain signatures of these different types of thoughts when people are just doing tasks that they would normally do anyway.